morning, the Chinese spy flight that hovered over key military bases in mainland for days was able to listen in on our conversations. Quote, "We know the People's Republic of China used these balloons for surveillance. High-resolution imagery from U-2 flybys revealed that the high-altitude balloon was capable of conducting signals intelligence collection operations."
But President Biden completely downplaying the significance of that spy flight.
It's not a major breach. I mean, look, it's a violation of international law. It's our airspace. And once it comes in our airspace, we can do what we want with it.
Florida Congressman Greg Steube joins us now. First off, Congressman, we're so glad that you're on the mend and you're feeling better, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
But, you know, you heard Biden say there, no, there's nothing to worry about. This wasn't that big of a breach. But now we're finding out that this spy craft was collecting data, sending it right to China.
Of course it was.
So how can he sit up there and just dismiss this as no big deal?
Well, and then during the State of the Union address, he tries to act like it's some big deal that they shot it down after it traversed the entire continental United States, collecting the signal information. And think about how debilitating this is you have them collecting information and radio information of over military bases, and they're trying to get nuclear information to try to jam signals, to try to have knowing our codes and our radio frequencies for things that we do. This is a significant breach of national security, and this administration sat back and let the Chinese Communist Party surveil our military bases for the entire continental United States, and then once they had gotten on all that information, then shot it down.
What do you think happens going forward? Because clearly this was not a one-off. They've been doing this for a while, and presumably they're going to keep doing it.
Well, hopefully the Armed Services Committee, which I know there's been classified briefings of this. There was classified briefings this week in Congress, but hopefully the Armed Services Committee, now that we have Republican control, is going to have hearings on this and pass bills to structure and to push the administration to actually defend our country from threats like this. This is a significant national security threat. The Chinese Communist Party is the #1 national security threat to the United States, and this administration sat by and let them collect data and collect information for the entire continent of the United States and did nothing about it.
Yeah, and we have to get to this. The House Select Subcommittee on the Weaponization of the Federal Government held its first hearing yesterday. Let's listen to a piece of this and we'll talk about it.
In my time in Congress, I have never seen anything like this. Dozens and dozens of whistleblowers, FBI agents coming to us, talking about what's going on, the political nature at the Justice Department.
So you heard Congressman Jordan there. What has been the biggest takeaway that you think from this hearing so far?
Well, we've all known that the DOJ and the FBI have been politicized over the last few years, going back to the Russia collusion hoax and the surveilling on the Trump campaign. But now you have actual FBI agents swearing an oath to be honest, sitting before a congressional committee, testifying that that's exactly what has been going on in the DOJ and the FBI, so much so that they left the Bureau because of the politicization that's going on. So bringing these facts and evidence before the American people so they can see just how politicized that Joe Biden and the Democrats have politicized our intelligence gathering services, our law enforcement services, is important for the American people to see the facts and evidence behind that.
And in that hearing, I thought the Democratic response was appalling. Basically, they're for this kind of weaponization because it helps them. That's the bottom line. Finally, sir, this is your first time on Fox and Friends First since your accident. It was really, really serious what happened to you. How's your recovery going?
Recovery's going great. My head's back to normal. My neck is back to normal. I lost the C collar a couple of days ago. I still have blood in my lungs, which is why I can't fly to D.C. right now. So hopefully I'll be able to fly in March. And then it's just time to recover on the pelvis crack. I cracked my pelvis. So I got 6 weeks non-weight bearing there. But I will be back for the baseball game June 14th. Playing for the Republicans on the mound. So we're on the mend, getting better every day.
So rehab is in your future until then.
That's right.
And let's face it, the Republicans need you.
Yes.
You carry them every year in that baseball game. Also, you have a job in Congress, but specifically for the baseball game, Congressman Steube, they need you there. Got to admit, you look great. You look better than a lot of people who didn't have what have happened to you. We wish you the very best of luck. We're thinking of you and praying for you. Looking forward to you hopping on that plane back to D.C.
Yeah, looking forward to getting back to work. Thank you, guys.
No problem. Fox and Friends starts right now. Have a good weekend.
Go Chiefs.